DL's Backstage Pass Radio. Show be lit. Once you've been interviewed, tag you it. People are standing in line to get with the best radio announcer you gon' get. If don't know, I guess won't ever know. DL and his team is from the Indy to KCMO. DL's Backstage Pass. DL's Backstage Pass is on your radio, PC, and on your phone. DL's Backstage Pass. DL's Backstage Pass is on your radio, PC, and on your phone.
Y'all, it's your man, Mr. Savoir-Faire, the DL Marshall, and I want you guys to make sure that wherever you go, you have a peaceful relaxation and rest. I want you to be able to go somewhere that you feel comfortable to use the restroom. I want you to feel comfortable kicking off your shoes and walking across the carpet in your room. I want it to be able to smell lemonade fresh, like Fabuloso when you first walk in. I want you to feel safe to leave your car parked in the parking lot. And I want you to feel that way by calling my friends over at Hotel Wiz. That's right, Hotel Wiz, 1-800-619-8917. That's Hotel Wiz, 1-800-619-8917. Tell them you heard it on DL's Backstage Pass. Hotel Wiz, the most comfortable stay you'll stay anywhere. Hey, what's happening? Y'all know what time it is. It's yours truly, the voice, Mr. Savoir-Faire, the DL Marshall. And man, do we have a show for you today. But hey, I want to jump into this right now. As you do so graciously each and every time we pop on, see that subscribe button? Go on and subscribe. See that like button? Go on and like. Don't make us beg. Hey, look, man, ain't too proud to beg, but I don't feel like it today. Go ahead and subscribe to the Realest Gospel Music Show. Anywhere you're going to find, giving you the hottest music, interviews, talk, and topics this side of heaven with all the funny you can handle. It's Marsh Media, Backstage Entertainment Television, right here on the YouTubes and the Facebooks. Subscribe, man. Stop having me beg. Here, y'all, if you are an entrepreneur, small business owner, and you're looking for health benefits, health care for yourself, or say your employees, then panic no more and look no further. All you got to do is call our friends over at Benepath. That's right, Benepath, 1-800-285-9589. And just say, hey, look, I'm calling to inquire about getting benefits for myself and my employees with my small business. They'll run through a small sample size of questions for you and match up some policies and some insurance plans that is beneficial to the affordability of your business and your employees. All right, so give them a call and tell them you heard it on DL's Backstage Pass radio show. Benepath, 1-800-285-9589. And you can get started with the health benefits you desire and need with your small business. What's up, y'all? It's yours truly, the voice, Mr. Savoir-Faire. Yep, he's back right there on your screen. Yeah, Mr. DL Marshall is him. And we are back with more of the award-winning, the Realest Gospel Show anywhere, giving you the hottest music, interviews, talk, and topics this side of heaven, and all the funny you can handle. And happy Labor Day to you guys. That's what I want to say. Happy Labor Day. What a country. I mean, we live in a country where I have allowed you on a day called Labor Day to be off of work. Yes, it's called Labor Day, but you're going to be off work. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring the curvy one to the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the curve effect. You all love her just like you love me. Not as much as you love me, but you love her because we're the greatest. Tammy D. Taylor. Hey, Tammy, what's up?
Hey, what's going on? Happy Labor Day, Bill.
Happy Labor Day. And, man, we got it for Frida P. What's up? Janie Ford, what's happening? And that's how we get it designed.
Hey, Janie.
We here. Hey, man, it's a new season. I know people was like, where they at? Well, guess what, y'all? August 1st through September 1st, we was taking off. We had to recondition. And when we was off, man, I had some shows. Matter of fact, I had some shows and I had a good time. One of them shows was down there in Destin, Florida. Curve Effect was there. Blue Mile was there. Shout out to Daphne Calandra and to all their crew that put together a fantabulous, magnificento
class act
retreat. Yes, I mean first class Blue Mile retreat, Sandestin Beach Resort, Destin Beach, Florida. Man, shout out to Derek. Was it Derek Smith? What was Derek's name? I'm sorry, Derek.
Derek Changeman. Oh, yeah, Derek Changeman.
Derek Changeman Smith, right?
Man,
yeah.
Southern soul artist, pastor. Derek Changeman Smith.
Yeah.
Southern soul artist.
So I got a chance to bring them all the funny they could handle. Got a chance to put these pretty feet in some sand. Don't y'all be looking at me like that. My feet are it's pretty. Yeah. Got a chance to put my them pretty feet in some pretty sand. And man, I just enjoyed myself. Shout out to Janie. She says she's going to be celebrating 57 years on tomorrow. God bless you. Happy early birthday to you. Since we won't be on live. So yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yes, I hope you liked it. It was impromptu.
It's 5 million Virgos in the world. Every day, it's like 5 Virgos' birthdays that I know.
For real?
Yes.
You said like 5 million Virgos.
I know so many Virgos. I'm so glad that Virgos, some of my favorite people are Virgos also.
You say some of your favorite people are Virgos.
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, happy birthday, Janie. I'm gonna wish you a happy birthday tomorrow too.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely put it on the wall. But I wanted to give you a shout out live. You guys, if this is your first time in, make sure you do 2 things. First, like, then share. All right. And then this is an interactive live show. And we base off of your energy. If it's something that made you laugh, hit the laughing emoji. If it's something you didn't like, frown at us. If it's something that made you say, dang, something that made you say, dang, DL, hit that emoji. So all that you need to do, go ahead and take care of that. Interacting, please share. Hit the highlight in the comment. You can put some names in there that you think might like the show. Go on and interact with us. We are coming back. We're coming back the same, but a little different. Oxymoron. No, it's the truth. We come back the same, but a little different. On today, Tammy, we're going to talk Snoop Dogg. Just keep apologizing. Why, Snoop? Why do you keep apologizing, dog? Listen. All right, we'll get into it. Bishop, and I use that term very lightly, Bishop David E. Taylor. He's in some hot water with the FBI. We're going to get into that. And if we got time permits, Bishop Lamarr Whitehead. Yeah, more time on his hands. We got story time. Yeah. I ain't even doing that to Tammy no more. Tammy, do you just want to concede and go on ahead and pick a date that you're going to do the karaoke, or you want to try to make a comeback? Which one?
I'm going to try to make a comeback. I could possibly get 9 in a row.
Well, actually, you're not doing as bad as you thought. It's what is it? 9-2 or 8-2?
It's you 9. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, 9-2. Yeah. So
I could do.
You can roll off 8 in a row. That'd be the greatest.
Roll off 8 in a row.
Greatest comeback in history.
Our God is a God of miracles.
Man. Well, like we said, Tammy, since we've been gone, we had the Sandestin retreat. Man, when I got at the airport, normally you have to look for your ride. They hit me up on text. They didn't just do holding the sign. They hit me up on text. DL, just letting you know we here. My name is Chris. Shout out to Chris from the transportation services in Destin Beach, Florida. Had me a nice little black vehicle laid out, SUV. Grabbed my bags, walked me to the SUV. I did have to open my own doors, but I ain't mad. I didn't need no man. Listen, I didn't need no man opening my doors, no how. So I jumped on up in there, man, and we rode. We, good. We talked enough, but not too much. You know what I mean? He let me ride and get my mind together. And then when I walked into my room, well, first of all, when I walked into the place, oh man, I saw a pool here. I saw a pool there. I saw a pool there. Hot tubs. Oh man, immaculate set up in the lobby and in the area of the hotel. Man, they had a tower over here called the spa tower. They had the tower over there called the embassy tower. And then you went outside and the pool area bled off into the beach. I was like, oh man, this is about to be grandioso. Feel me? And so got that. I walked into my room. Blue Mile, Daphne, Calandra, your team. I had a beautiful basket sitting on the desk of a beautiful room. I mean, man, the curtains was laid back, and all I'm looking at is pretty indigo blue water and baby powder colored sand. Oh my God, man. And the room was comfortable. The bed was, oh man, felt like I got wrapped up and swaddled like a little baby all night long. Yes, it was beautiful. And man, the accommodation, the people were so nice. The staff was so friendly, made you feel like that you lived there and they wanted you to remain a resident. And so did that. And then on that Saturday, I released to YouTube my comedy special, The DL Marshall, A Gentleman at the Gym. If you haven't seen it, go on over to YouTube. We are over 1,000 views. I think it's like 1.4 thousand views. Keep getting them views up. I want to hit about 25, 35, 4,500. And I want to show these streaming platforms and networks that there is an audience for clean comedy. Shout out to Sinbad, who showed us, yeah, we could do it like that, and we could do it like that on the main stage. And so Fix It Jesus. If you haven't seen Fix It Jesus, oh my goodness. What's up, Brony Cat? Thank you for joining us. That's our Chicagoan. And Brony Cat, I got something for you. It got sent in to me. It didn't come in the color orange, but I think I got one in the color pink for you. If you like pink, say, yes, I like pink in the comments, and then shoot me an email or an inbox with a good address. We can send it over to you. And that Believer Wear shirt finally came, but it didn't come in orange. All right. So if pink is good, I got you. All right. So, yeah. So Tammy, I had a great time. Like I said, Fix It Jesus. Man, it is going great. I believe episode 4 is supposed to drop tomorrow, between tomorrow and Wednesday. So if you guys have not seen Fix It Jesus, episode 1, 2, and 3 is up. Go over to YouTube at Booker T Movies. That's right. Go over to YouTube at Booker T Movies. Or you can get the link right there on our page, my page. Tammy has shared it, and you can make your comments, and it'll take you straight to there. You saw Slave last night. Okay. All right. She got the pink. Pink is gonna be on his way to you, Brony Cat. I'm gonna take care of the shipment and the handling. You just provide where we gonna send it to, and we got you. If you want to pre-order, see this beautiful shirt that I'm wearing? Dang DL. If you want to pre-order a Dang DL shirt, all you got to do is reach out to us, and then we'll send you a link where you can purchase the shirt. And then once that deposit drop, we will let you know where you can track the delivery of your shirt. And if you are a woman that is voluptuous, curvy, and you want some fashionable things, go to the Curvy Closet. Tammy, tell them how they can. Not yet.
No, that's not the name.
Can I set you up?
Go ahead.
Shucky ducky quack quack.
Go ahead.
If you want to go into the Curvy Closet, we're about to let Tammy tell you about the Curve Effect collection. How can they get it?
Oh.
Gee.
Thank you. Hey, everybody. everybody, my clothing line is now available online. It is called thecurveeffectcollection.com. Go there. I got a promo code Queen20. I'll put the link in the chat. But and it's not just for the plus curvies. It's also for my slim thick ones too. So I got everything from size small to 4X. And if you look at my page, there's a couple of pieces that I wore. I actually wore one of my gowns to the Gospel Sound Music Awards where I did media. And then I also had wore one to another award show. So there's a couple of my pieces, and you can actually see me modeling on my website. So yeah. And I'm also looking for ambassadors as well. So if it's a couple of people that I'm going to reach out to, some of my our platinum Backstage pass holders that I'm gonna reach out to see if they are interested in being an ambassador for the Curve Effect Collection. The Curve Effect Collection will also be featured at the Sip and Strut. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you, Janie. I got you. Now, is it okay? Because we did talk about this, and I'm gonna be gray. I'm gonna be grayer. I'm gonna grow out my hair so y'all can see how gray that I'm gonna be. But y'all be on the lookout for, can I say, I don't forget what DL's Dapper collection. So
the DL's Dapper collection is also going to be debuting shortly. It's going to be, so you know how dapper DL is. So you know, he be dapper. He's a dapper, dapper dude. Yeah. So
that's gonna be on the Curvy collection, and then the Dang DLs and the D to the Izzel, the Holy Hilarious, and the Believer Wear shirts. That's gonna be part of the Backstage Pass collection. Y'all see what we doing? We're gonna take it over here in a minute.
Got to be a conglomerate,
man. And then we've got the Backstage beverages coming. We got that coming, so y'all be able to have your mocktails. Now, we ain't gonna get you drunk. Now, we ain't gonna tell you. We can't say what you will or will not mix with it, but when you get it from us, it's gonna be straight virgin, like Mary. Yeah. You got the Curvy Colada. You got the Dang DL Deliverance Daiquiri. I'm gonna call it the Dang DL.
The DL's Deliverance Daiquiri.
Yeah, something like that. There you go.
Yeah, so they're gonna be featured also at the Sip and Strut, but these are dropping. But they're gonna drop before the Sip and Strut, but they're gonna be featured there. Also, Curve Effect collection, and as well as the DL's Dapper DL brand. We
can't say Dapper DL because I don't want to get in trouble with Dapper Dan, but it's DL's Dapper.
Okay, DL's Dapper collection.
And guess what? We'll call them duds.
Well, we going to Myrtle Beach. We confirmed the Curve Effect collection is confirmed at the Gospel on the Runway fashion show in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. That's going to be February the 7th at Myrtle Beach. So, yeah, that's confirmed. That's confirmed. We gonna be there. So,
all right. So y'all see what we got coming down the pike, and happy New Year to you, Tammy. This is our new year as a show, as a podcast. So September 1st is year one for Tammy. Her actual yearversary will be, I believe, October the 20 something. I got to go back and look, but. Happy 1 year anniversary, Tammy, being on Backstage Pass for your boy. This is year 28 in media.
Wow. Yeah. Congrats.
You know up there. I started when I was 7.
All right, old man. Mm-hmm.
I'm starting when I was 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't nothing but 35.
But a lot has happened this month. It's been an active month. We've been off, but we've been it's been a lot.
Yep. Janie, the link is going to be on its way. Good morning to you, Yielded. Congratulations on your awards.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations.
Music Awards.
I got a chance to meet this beautiful lady in person, and boy, she was
all right.
She was sharp. Okay.
All right, Tammy.
But
All right.
girl,
Tammy,
that white though.
Tammy. Red is one of them kind of people that you got to give compliments backstage, not on stage. Because she don't know how to act when you start giving her compliments. Yeah. Yes, she fly when she dressed. Yes.
Man, that white was all that.
She got a pretty smile and all that, but we ain't doing that because she don't know how to handle it. She don't know how to take. She don't know how to act.
I am.
You don't know how to act. You gotta say all that to her off stage. You can say it on camera. She ain't gonna know how to act. We're gonna have to shoot BBs to get her down out the sky.
I'm a fashion fanatic, girl. I got it. She killed that white. She killed it.
Yeah, she said, talk about DL, stop it. I'm shy. I did see something. I was like, I thought she had stumbled. I said, now don't you get up there and fall now, because I'm gonna be the first call.
Now, shy is not the word, but
see, I told you she can't help herself. Look at the comment. I gave her the compliment about the smile. Look what else she added. See, I told you cannot give her a compliment in public. It don't work. I tried it. It don't work. I thought it looked like she almost fell. And guess what? You know the reason why you didn't fall? It's because I said, oh, Lord, hold her. Catch her. Because I can give her a hard time, but I don't want to see, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be unlaced, unbuckled in public now. And now if we all at one of our kickbacks and she stumble and fall, I'm laughing hard in the mug. But if she fall in public, somebody laugh at her, I'm gonna be ready to fight.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be ready to fight. All right, we do have a show to do. Shout out to Val Grace. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, man, y'all put in the comments, highlight and tag some people in here because we fixing to go in, pun intended. So y'all keep it locked. What we're going to get ready to do right here is get into some of this good gospel music. But before we do that, hey, Tammy, congratulations. And this is why.
September 1st, a powerful new book arrives on Amazon. Step into a story of resilience, self-discovery, and unshakable faith. Crowned in Confidence, a journey of faith, healing, and freedom. Written by Tammy D. Taylor. All proceeds from this release go directly to the Weight We Carry Women's Initiative, a nonprofit organization dedicated to empowering and supporting women on their healing journey. So mark your calendars. September 1st, Amazon, Crowned in Confidence, a journey of faith, healing, and freedom. Don't just read it, live it.
All right, Tammy, congratulations. Y'all go out on over to Amazon and y'all get Tammy's new book released today. That's how you know we in real time. It released today. Hey, I see Daphne done slid in. What's up, Daphne? Hotel, motel, holiday Inn.
Yeah.
Hey, you missed us, but we're going to say it again. We're going to give you your flowers while you in front of us. Man, the Blue Mile Retreat. Woo. Sandestin, Florida, the Sandestin Kilton Hotel Retreat, the Blue Mile, Daphne Calandra, upscale to the utmost. Man, when I tell you top notch, I have had quote unquote national clubs and promoters didn't give me the type of red carpet rollout that they did at the Blue Mile. Like I said, the car service was immaculate. The room was impeccable. Man, my basket. My grandkids love all of the sweets. I don't know if y'all can tell, but old DL done slimmed down and I done got rid of the zooms and whams. So I'm gonna try to stay on that. And they made it hard. They made it hard for a fella. So hard for a fella. But I did it.
Class act, Daphne. Yes. I walked in, my name was on the TV. Welcome, Tammy.
Yeah.
I felt so rich the whole weekend.
Yeah. I said, oh, they know me. I said, if I don't make it on the TV no other way, there it is.
It was amazing. And also the things that you all did, the workshop I attended was amazing. The speakers were amazing. The bling was amazing. Everything was amazing. You guys, the class act, y'all missed it. When they do it again, make sure you guys go.
All right. Shout out to my bro Ben Duncan. Hey, thank you for the blessings, man. And y'all make sure y'all go ahead and share this before you have to step out. I appreciate when you guys come in. I understand it's Labor Day. Get with your family. Say, hey, man, I want y'all to look at this very entertainment. You might be cleaning up, getting ready, preparing for family. You might be showering. Pause. You might be getting ready, dressed to go to family members. Put us on, keep us on, carry that phone. Y'all know y'all keep your phone with you. Anyhow, bring DL and Tammy along. Let us date you on today. We want to meet the family. Hey, y'all. Hey. Yeah. So y'all go on over to YouTube. It's comedian The DL Marshall. Check out The DL Marshall, a gentleman at the gym. My comedy special. I'm so grateful about how that has turned out. I'm stuck in the airport, so I'm here. I'm so glad you got stuck, because the Lord knows you would have left us if you hadn't have been stuck like Chuck in your chucks. We're going to get ready to give you some good music, the hottest music this side of heaven. And then we're going to come back. We're going to talk about this nasty bishop. He ain't worth the doggone. He ain't worth a dime, and he ain't worth or shinola. And he had some practices at some point down in Missouri, but we're going to get to it. But right now, proof. We about to give you proof that God is a healer. God is a keeper. God is a mighty, mighty savior. Hey, man, yours truly, the voice, Mrs. Sad Wildfire. She's Tammy T, the Curve Effect. We are the award-winning, the realest DL's Backstage Pass.
Couldn't take me out. Depression couldn't defeat me. That's why I had. Say something else. Sickness didn't stop me. Disease didn't destroy me. Low self-esteem didn't kill me. Because He done freed me. I learned to lean depend on him. Whenever I call him, oh, he'll draw near. I'll prove he'll do it, do it, do it, do it for you.
Hey, beautiful people, this is your brother Major, my mama's favorite hope dealer, and I'm always keeping it locked with my brother DL. That's right, on DL's Backstage Pass radio show. Now that's Major.
Yes, sir. It's major. It's a major fact that you guys are still sticking in with us, and we appreciate it. Happy Labor Day to all of you that may just now be joining us. That was Minister KT Ellis, and he's featured with Sherrod Coleman. He calls that one Proof. Go look it up. Go get it. And Sherrod has a brand new single that we're going to be premiering on the radio side starting on tomorrow. So y'all make sure y'all keep it locked. We always give you the freshest, the newest, hottest music this side of heaven. And, you know, I'm going to just say this. Radio stations, especially these R&B radio stations, some of these other 24-hour conventional gospel stations, quit doing the gospel community a disservice. Most of the music that you playing are 5 to 35 years old. Some of y'all going back 40 years, like ain't no new music being released. That music that we just played just there, that needs to be in a heavy rotation in radio. And guess what? That music's now old, about 4 or 5 years old. Yeah. So he got new music. And I'm telling you, if you like Proof, this new song, when you hear it, ooh-wee. So, man, come on, update them catalogs. Start playing this new music. I know y'all getting paid. Oh, I'm sorry. I know they got advertising package. Yeah, that where you play their music because you're advertising it. I know you're not taking payola. Not no good gospel music station. I know y'all ain't selling gospel music to play it. No, I know that. It's advertisement packages. But at least update your packages. Could you? Could you let people hear music from this century? Nothing to them older, just mix it in. But there's too much new music. We always got to hear, come go with me. Oh, yeah, come on now. If I was a writer, yeah, all that's good, but it's old. Shoot, even J. Moss got new music. Play it. Yeah, matter of fact, we finna get off into this before I get myself excommunicated in some other circles, like I care. But we give you the Realest. Also, you can catch the Realest September. No. Let me roll it back. October 17th and 18th. I'm gonna be Kansas City, Missouri at the Funny Bone with none other than my man Marcus D. Wiley. Go to thefunnybonekansascity.com. Go to that website. Look up Marcus D. Wiley when you search the shows and get those tickets, man. We got 2 shows on the 17th, 2 shows on the 18th. Man, I thank Marcus for allowing me to get up and feature for him. So Kansas City, Mr. Sad Wildfire is going to be there October 17th and 18th at the Funny Bone. And then we're going to go October the 23rd through the 25th, Atlanta, Georgia. Get ready because we coming. We coming to tell some jokes. We slanging these jokes. Oh, yeah, worldwide. And I ain't got to worry about them dogs sniffing what I'm slanging. These is jokes. And we coming all the way down to the embassy at the ATL airport for the Spin Awards weekend. I'm going to be telling these jokes on October 23rd in Atlanta, Georgia. And then November the 22nd in Beaufort, South Carolina. The official announcement is out. Come on, it's Thanksgiving with DL Comedy Show. And I'm coming and I'm bringing some friends. We're going to have Adrian the Music Box. We got Billy Bird Sr. We got a few other folks. We're going to be dropping the announcements here on the show momentarily. Maybe not this show, but in future shows to come. But it is Thanksgiving with DL, and that's November 22nd, Beaufort, South Carolina, at the Hilton Gardens Hotel in Beaufort. Look it up. Go on to Eventbrite, get your tickets. And December the 12th, hot, fresh, found this out on my way from Florida to Atlanta. I am going to be headlining for the very first time at Bricktown Comedy Club, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa, get ready. Go to the Bricktown Comedy Club, Tulsa website. Get those tickets. Mr. Sadwire Fair is going to be there just in time for Christmas. It could be an early stocking stuffer. Get those tickets. The tickets are very affordable. I think some are between $22 and $33. But go. I got Demetri Jackson. I got Miss Treese going to be on that package with me. So we got the things moving. But right now, we're going to move into it. Tammy, I'm going to say this, man. If y'all going to be no good, if y'all going to be rascally, stay in the world. Stay in the streets. If you're going to hustle these streets. But when you come into the house of God, let that remain a place of refuge. Let it remain a place where people that are spiritually sick, wounded, and all that come in and they get better, not worse. Because they ain't gonna blame you, dog, maybe for about a week or so. But once you get incarcerated, convicted, or put out, then they're gonna be like, that's why I don't go to church, because them church folk quit giving us a bad reputation. That's misrepresentation of who God really is. God ain't never scammed nobody. Christ, matter of fact, if anybody got scammed, he took on your sins. He took on my sins. But let me get into what this joker did, and then y'all quit falling for this too. Come
also
on,
new tonight, an elaborate religious human trafficking case that spans the country but starts in Taylor.
And let's get right to Fox News. Charlie Linkton joining us live from one of 3 properties raided by the feds today. What did you learn here, Charlie?
Well, we learned a lot. First of all, this is a big indictment that came down here. 10 counts, mostly, though, about human trafficking. There's some money laundering in here. But let me tell you, I'm at the Kingdom of God Global Church in Taylor, Michigan. That's it right there. It's a huge place where a lot has happened over the course of the year. You can see state police are here. FBI is here. But take a look at this guy, though. This guy's name is David Taylor. He is the subject of this. He's 53 years old. He says he owns these call centers. That's what they're called, not only here, but in Tampa and Houston as well. He also says, at least according to the indictment, he is an apostle and Jesus is his best friend. He also has multiple face-to-face encounters with God. Now, here in Taylor, this center here is called the call center, where he's got what they call armor bearers. These are people that live and work here. They're unpaid, they're sleep deprived, and they must obey Taylor's orders, or if they defy God, they'll be punished. This is all part of the indictment. Now, he also says that he wants women to come in here, not only to take care of him, and then he makes them have a Plan B emergency contraception. All in all, they raised about $50 million in donations from 2014. Now, to show you a little video over here of some reaction from people around the country that are affected by this guy, Taylor. Take a look.
It's not just happening right here in Tampa. It's Ocala. It was really all over the country. So this was an incredible network, if you will, that generated significant profit for the individuals that were engaging in the trafficking. So I think if there's any lesson for all of us is that this truly can happen in any community, anywhere in our country.
How could a pastor afford to live in a house like that? I mean, even some of the people who live there couldn't afford to live in that particular house in there.
All right, now what did he do with all this money? Well, he lived in an elaborate lifestyle, as you saw from Tampa. That's a huge 28,000 square foot mansion. He also bought Bentleys and Mercedes-Benz and a whole bunch of other things. He was arrested in North Carolina, and then he likely will be brought up here in Michigan. That's not decided yet if he is convicted of the most serious charge, although they're all 20-year felonies. I am live here.
Shout out to Fox 13 Tampa. And that wasn't even all of the video. That was just all I could stand at the moment. First of all, ladies, you couldn't have looked the man in the face that we just looked at in that mugshot. I'm gonna let y'all, if y'all feel like, go back and look. His everyday face, his everyday hairstyle, it ain't much different than that mugshot. How are y'all getting played by people's like that? Now, I'm about to say something going to be probably hard for a lot of people to hear. But go get you a nice bottle of water so you can swallow this pill.
But I'm about willing to bet that a bunch of these women that he was forced to take a plan B. You only know there's only one reason you got to take a plan B. It was money. He sold them a dream. And a lot of people get sold what it is they look for. Now, some women really looked at him as, you hear from Jesus? You talk to Jesus face to face? Him your friend? Listen, let me tell you something. There's not a friend like the lowly Jesus. Jesus loves you. And this you should know, because the Bible, not no man, not the Bible told you so. And how he told you he was your friend is because it says, there's no greater friend than this, than one that would lay his life down for you. And right before you was about to do the thing that was going to have you forcibly take a plan B pill, you should have said, would you die for this? And he was going to be, then you should have rolled from up under him and got the step, because Jesus is your friend because he died for you. Not only did he die for you, he rose for you. Now, ain't no way that a man that said he's a friend of Jesus with multiple a week face-to-face conversations with my God, my Savior, my Messiah, and turns around and has you do something that don't feel good to you physically or spiritually. Well, I don't know about now looking at him. It didn't feel good spiritually or physically. Then you got to go run. You in the call center. You can't go nowhere. You got to clean up after this man. You ain't read no books on what slavery sound and look like, huh? You ain't never read up on what a coat look like, huh? Now, I'm sorry for the victims that this happened to, but we got to quit placing ourselves in positions to be victimized. Study to show yourself approved unto God, not no man, not your friend, so it look like you know some stuff that you really don't know. Mm-hmm. But in 2025, we still playing and falling for the game of Reverend Ike. Mm. Let me see. Last dude that I can really remember that said that he was Jesus, he was going to lay down, take a nap, and get back up after you bury him. He died and still dead. Y'all didn't pay. Okay, what about the dude, David Koresh said he was Jesus? And he boarded everybody behind the compound in Baylor, Texas. And he said, don't worry about it. I'm going to kill y'all, then I'm going to kill me. I'm going to get up, then I'm going to raise y'all up. Guess what? They still dead. Waiting on the real Messiah to come back. Jim Jones, he said, y'all like Kool-Aid? Come on over here and follow me to Africa. No, we ain't going to tell your family where you at. You going to have my babies. Name me one time that Jesus in Bible scriptures got with a woman, made babies, but called you his daughter. Come on now. This man says you're my daughter. I love you, daughter. But then he has a daughter with you. Come on, people. We got to stop being so doggone clueless. Don't be that green. If your real daddy tried that, you would know it was wrong. So if a man gonna call you a daughter, that's wrong. Right. And David E. Taylor. I don't know if y'all still get Facebook and YouTube in jail, but if you run across this, you a sucker, scum up under shoes, and that's the best way I can safely. I can't lose my salvation, but dog, if we the same age, I'd have loved to run across you. Because for somebody's daughter that you done messed up their mental, boy, and I hope that they force you to take a plan 6 in prison. Oof. And I hope your cellmate have a commissary full of baby oil. Because that there, dog, that showed me the type of man you ain't and the type of half a man you are, because you wouldn't do this in the street. So you covered it up behind a church and you prayed on the weak.
Yeah.
You prayed up on the vulnerable.
Yeah.
And I told y'all I'm making manhood popular again. And men don't do that, and other men don't stand for it. I hope they whoop you from Sunday to Sunday. I hope you washing drawers on your belly. I hope you walking around with your shirt in a knot, grabbing hold to a Negro's pocket or belt loop.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Because men don't, I'm sick of you chumps. I'm sick of you chumps misrepresenting my God. Now you got people, them Christians, that's them no. I mean, come on, man. Now, I would have more respect for you if you was a player about it. Like, hey, look, girl, you know, come. But you forcing folk in the buildings that they can't go home. Tammy, I'm sorry. You go for it.
Ooh. You know what I think a lot of times, though? People, women, men, whatever, they are craving the word and they're looking to the wrong places. You get somebody that could come across somebody at a very vulnerable state, like he did. I'm sure these people, these women were in some type of state where they were very vulnerable. They're like, what am I going to do, God? They reaching, they vulnerable, they're craving God, they craving the word, and he came across with the right thing, said the right thing at the wrong time. And that's how they got him. I believe that. Now, there were some that was looking at the house, the car, the money, but then there were others who were literally, legitimately just like, Lord. And this man just shows up because the enemy has a way of doing that. He shows up and says the right thing and just take them in.
Yeah. And then he went to go feed the homeless, Tammy. And he decked down in Gucci and Louis. What? Why would you smack them people in the face like that?
Right. And
you
some of those
here all elaborate.
Some of those women were probably homeless. He probably picked up some of the homeless women he was feeding. And you know, like you said, he get people, and I know, I don't know, but I know he went and got people at their lowest point and said, God sent me here because they've been praying, Lord, please. And he shows up. Again, because the enemy knows, the enemy knows, and he'll slide somebody right on in. He's strategic.
Man. And here's the deal. Abronia said men was there also. They were not allowed to go home to their wife. Now, I'm sorry. Now, as a man, and thank you. One of the biggest compliments I've been given was to me and my daddy is that I'm a man's man. Ain't no way no Negro looking like that dude right there don't stop me from going home when I get ready to go out that door to go home. Especially, you ain't gonna let me go home to my wife. Oh, we'd have fought like alley cats. And I probably would have walked out of there with some car keys to one of them cars. I'd probably walked out there with a couple of suits, some jewelry for sure. I'd have dug off in his pockets once he went to sleep. Nighty-night, Pillsbury. See, I'm sorry. That ain't godly. But it's the truth.
Come on back. Bring it in.
Call me Peter. Call me Peter. I'll cut your ear off. I'm going to leave it to the Lord to put it back on if he so say. But it's suckers like that, man. Y'all quit letting these dudes do y'all like that. See, like people like us, Tammy, when you see us doing coat drives for real.
Yeah. You
see the kids smiling with their new coats, their new shoes, their new toys. You see the homeless with the packs of socks and mittens and earmuffs and coats. And y'all give us the 10th degree. Well, what's this for? Well, how somebody like that that's Gucci down to the socks. Thank you, Prophet Biggie. Sleep on, brother. You just give unto them.
Yeah.
This is the only society where you overcharge the poor and you give the rich everything free. Man, I hope this will suffer for all those that you made suffer, mentally tormenting, physically abusing. But again, I will say this. And maybe it's because I'm militant. Maybe it's because I'm just a rebel. But there's no way you're going to place me in a quarter of oppression with folks that are oppressed like me. And we don't jump you. They may be scared to initiate it. Don't worry about it. I initiate it. But I guarantee you, once I get the welling on them, they're going to start, you know what? We're going to get you, sir. Y'all, when we going to stop allowing man to bamboozle you? When y'all going to stop being fools after your own lust? I ain't talking about the people that may have been homeless. Because I'm pretty sure y'all looked at it like, oh, thank you, God. I've been praying for a man to come into my life. I've been praying for something. Let me give you something to study. It says that our God will make it one rich and add no sorrow. So anything that you first pronounce as God stepping in the nick of time and a blessing from the windows of heaven that it will be pressed down, shaken together, you better first check to see if that addition is going to cause you sorrow. Is it going to be hard for you to maintain? Is that trinket going to keep you going back to the person that handed it to you? Because if it's a car, you can't afford an oil change, you can't afford tires, you can't afford a tune-up, you can barely afford gas. Is that really a blessing? Or is that a bill? Stop allowing these folks' sweet words to tickle your eardrums to make you forget what it is the word of God says. Yeah, God gonna hold him accountable, but inmate 37-15-12 gonna hold him accountable too. He gonna hold him. He gonna hold him after count. Oh yeah. And they gonna start to rock. Steady. Yeah, I hope he get everything done to him that he done to them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. As David said, I hate him and his actions with a perfect anger. I'm not hating I'm not hating the person. I'm hating the deed. And I don't find no way to sugarcoat it. I don't find it appropriate to sugarcoat. What he did was nasty, ornery, low down, no good, despicable, despisable. He's a degenerate. And as long as we keep saying, let God handle it, it is God's, it's going to be another one that he's done groomed that's going to propel up and he's going to get a next generation. Off them. And I don't mean literally. When I'm saying off them, I mean get them up out the position, pluck them up, mark them.
Right.
And then once they have seen the alienation, allow them to be retooled, replenished by God, and then allow them back into the fold as their fruit suggests they should be. I could see if I wasn't speaking scripture, but I am. I ain't gonna come with a bunch of these and the thous. But you know what? The word and this Christian life is so simple that it's hard. So Bishop E. Taylor, we all gotta make an account for every deed we done in this body. I got some that I gotta atone for. I know it. Yeah, but one thing I ain't doing, I ain't messing with no children. I ain't taking nothing from no women. I ain't robbing nobody.
Yeah, he's gonna be held accountable. He got some accountability to be had. That's for sure.
Right. I gotta pray. I gotta pray deliverance from some of these handcuffs and some of these masks and stuff like that. But I ain't taking nothing. Whether it's money or people. If I get somebody to come wash my dishes and my flow, once the flow dry and the dishes is clean, they get to go home. You know what I'm saying?
But how do you just see people and just feel like you can just do this to people? I don't understand that. Like, how do you
people prey on the weak and the weak allow it. That's why.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Like I said, he does need to be held accountable. I pray that he does see, repent, but he does need to be held accountable. I don't think. Yeah, I don't even think he's gonna repent. I don't think he's gonna repent, but he might. But
hey, it's something about jail time to make you real. It gets your relationship with the maker real good.
Well,
he probably have.
You think so? I don't know.
It says, "I wish I could call in, DL. You know how I feel about this topic." You know what? We're gonna work on that, y'all. We're gonna work on allowing y'all to call in as long as ain't no cuss words and nothing coming.
Yeah,
Lord, when he gets in prison, he better, what they say? Oh, he better hide.
Oh, yeah, they gonna get him.
The rocks crying out. Ain't no hiding place. Them
They
demons got him in a chokehold. Yeah, I mean, here's the deal. The problem is there are, I bet you, at least 7 to 10 people that knew exactly what David E. Taylor was up to.
Mm-hmm.
Whether they assisted him or not, they assisted him by being quiet, looking the other way.
But he didn't do it by himself. He had a team.
And the more they did and got away with, the more comfortable they began to feel in doing it more. Listen, from Michigan, Houston, Tampa, Missouri.
Yeah, he had a whole network, and he had a network, and he was paying them well, which is what kept them quiet. You know, so it's not just him that's going to be held accountable. Whether he the only one that goes to jail, okay, maybe, but I doubt that too.
Hey, boy, our Backstage platinum holders be going for real. They be going in. It says, now I gotta say, allegedly, a female was arrested with him. Alleged name is Michelle Brannon.
Oh, dang, we got a name.
And if you women are aiding men to do this to other
you are
women,
even worse. You are worse.
Yes.
And your accountability is gonna be worse. How could you, as a woman, you know how I am with that? How you, as a woman, can watch a man do this to another woman and just be okay with that?
And that's what I meant by I said there's a lot of people in this that was in it because of the Bentleys, the Maybachs, the Gucci, the Louis, the Michael Kors. It says, for the love of money, you know the rest. Yep.
That's true.
She's a white woman at that. Listen, I expect that from them because who know better about enslaving people than white people? I said what I said.
You know what? She might have been the one that came. She might be the strategist behind all this. We can do this. We can do this all over the. We can do this all over the United States. They'll never know.
Now I ain't saying all of them. Well, that'll be for another time. All right, y'all. This is why we the realists, because we got to talk about it. We got to clean up the church aisles. We got to vacuum out the pews, and we got to go up there and mop out the pulpit. And I'm here to tell you, I know it's probably some people watching that know some dirt that I've done, but I own mine. And guess what? My dirt ain't kidnapping. Not that one sin is better than the other.
Yeah.
But hey, like I said, y'all pray for me because I ain't never been a Baby All fan, but you know, hey, I like to see, you know, silhouettes and stuff and carrying on.
Boy, dang dear.
All right, y'all. Hey, man, we got story time coming. We still got Don't Ask DL. Don't y'all go nowhere. Let's I'll be trying not to get in these comments because we so real that our Backstage platinum pass holders, man, they be going in real. These comments going so fast. DL go take a nap. Brona, it's sickening. It definitely is, Daphne.
Yes, a Karen. We got a Karen helping a black man enslave our black women. It is just sickening. It's just disgusting and sickening.
Red, it does sound like slavery. And here's the deal. As long as there are Africans of African descent that are still willing to take on the mindset of those Africans on the shore of Africa that led African tribe villages to the ships? Because they got paid too.
Yeah, that's
Ain't
true.
nothing new under the sun.
Ain't nothing new under the sun. It's not an old trick. It's not an old trick.
It's an effective trick.
It's an effective trick, and we keep falling for it. And we
and
keep
all that money, all that money that he acquired, he's about to lose. Hey, Leonard Watchman McKenzie said, I think he manipulated his hairline first. Hey, he got an open face. He got an open face afro for real. That hairline left. It left with his morale. It definitely did. That's why I be trying to stay out of these comments, man, because they be getting these lost off here. Boy, y'all are crazy, and we love y'all. All right, let's get ready to move on. Let's get into this. We're gonna give y'all a little bit of the Mickens, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna ask why Snoop always apologize. Don't nothing make me madder than a man that's got to keep apologizing. Stay off these shows, Snoop. We'll be back with the realest, Tammy T, DL, Backstage Pass. The realest.
Y'all ain't ready. Come on, everybody. Just move. Come on. This is what I want everybody to do. All y'all that sit down, come on. Get up out of them seats and shout to you, big fella. Come on. Get up out of them seats. Come on. And shout. Everybody.
here, y'all, if you are an entrepreneur, small business owner, and you're looking for health benefits, health care for yourself, or say your employees, then panic no more and look no further. All you got to do is call our friends over at Benepath. That's right, Benepath, 1-800-285-9589. And just say, hey, look, I'm calling to inquire about getting benefits for myself and my employees with my small business. They'll run through a small sample size of questions for you and match up some policies and some insurance plans that is beneficial to the affordability of your business and your employees. All right, so give them a call and tell them you heard it on DL's Backstage Pass radio show. Benepath, 1-800-285-9589, and you can get started with the health benefits you desire and need with your small business. All right, welcome back to the Realest. That's right. It's the award-winning DL's Backstage Pass. And hey, man, those was the Mickens. Shout out to Quartet Baby Productions that produced that, filmed that. And I want to shout out. She's a young woman, a young Christian woman that has a talent of production, and she goes on her own dime to different quartet shows, and she films different quartet performances, and she makes productions for a lot of these groups. So y'all make sure y'all keep booking Quartet, baby. All right. All right. They will be in some being gay later tonight.
I like them though. That was cool. I like that.
Yeah, maybe the dad, but I think a lot of those guys, they're used to doing that. And before we get into this next story, don't forget about this, y'all.
September 1st, a powerful new book arrives on Amazon. Step into a story of resilience, self-discovery, and unshakable faith. Crowned in Confidence, a journey of faith, healing, and freedom. Written by Tammy D. Taylor. All proceeds from this release go directly to the Weight We Carry Women's Initiative, a nonprofit organization dedicated to empowering and supporting women on their healing journey. So mark your calendars. September 1st, Amazon, Crowned in Confidence, a journey of faith, healing, and freedom. Don't just read it, live it.
So y'all go out and get that new book by our very own Tammy D. Taylor, all right? And Tammy, I'm gonna need you to help me with my book, Crowned in Whipped Cream.
Absolutely not.
What about Royally Crowned?
Okay, now that's a good one. I like
how
it.
How I was delivered from Crown Royal.
You know what? But you know, my book was self-published. It was published under Tammy's Queendom LLC. So,
all right. Let's say, okay, Brony Cat, get it to us. Get it to us. All right, y'all, real quick. As we're moving around, let's see. Hey, Big Head, my daughter is in the comments. She's in the building. Hang out with your dad for the remainder of the show. We about to laugh a little while. All right, as you can see. Love you, girlie.
Fire's a model.
Yeah, she's one of the models. All right, so look here, man. Let me set this up. Snoop Dogg on a podcast. No, I can't call you Uncle. We the same age. Bruh, Snoop, if you're going to be apologizing every time you give your real, honest, true opinion, man, stop doing these podcasts. But don't stop until after you come backstage and do this one. Then you can stop. All right? Yeah. Come on backstage. Because what we're going to do, we ain't going to give you no setup questions. We're going to let you articulate how you feel. And then, you know, only thing we got, we're going to have you sign a no apology clause. Because what you say is what you say. They get to say it. And I'm man, come on now. Stop all that. Stand on it. That's where we know you from. That's where we came to love you from. It's standing on what it was you said. And that's what it was. That's the Snoop we come to love. Now, I know you got more endorsements you could possibly lose or whatnot, but Snoop, if you said it, and especially in this area, all you said is that you was asked a question by your grandson that was brought to fact based off of something that happened in a kid's movie,
and you say you really wish they quit putting adult content in kids' movies because you don't always have the answer. Now, I probably wouldn't have handled it a little different, but I digress. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to ask, can y'all pull up? Yeah, do that for me. Sanquan, pull it up. And we're going to get into this. Y'all put it in the comments what y'all think, and I'm going to come back. Y'all know I'm going to tell you what I think.
Snoop Dogg is responding to the backlash. After the rapper slammed LGBTQ plus representation in Disney's Lightyear, many spoke out on the rapper's thoughts, including TV personality T.S. Madison. Well, in the comment section under Madison's interview with TMZ, Snoop shared his support for the LGBTQ plus community, writing, "I was just caught off guard and had no answer for my grandsons. All my gay friends know what's up. They've been calling me with love. My bad for not knowing the answers for a 6-year-old. Teach me how to learn. I'm not perfect." And in case you missed his original comments, Snoop spoke out on the It's Giving podcast August 20th, where he said he was shocked to see a same-sex couple in a child's movie while taking his grandson to see Lightyear.
So we watching it, and the lady, which is Kiki's mama, they move on into the space years, they move down the line, they're like, man, she had a baby with a woman. Well, my grandson in the middle of the movie like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman. Oh, shit. I didn't come in for this shit. Just came to watch a goddamn movie. So it's like, I'm scared to go to the movies now. Like, y'all throwing me in the middle of shit that I don't have an answer for.
What'd you tell him?
Watch the movie. Eat this popcorn. Shh.
You said, we don't know. We don't know.
It threw me for a loop. I'm like, what part of the movie was this? These are kids that we have to show that at this age. Like,
that part.
They're going to ask questions.
Yeah.
E! News previously reached out to Snoop's rep for comment, but did not hear back.
Shout out to E! News for that news clip. Tammy, what did you hear that he said that was wrong?
I was trying to figure out what I don't know. I don't know. He literally said what happened. He literally just said his experience with his grandson at the movies. What is he apologizing for? He didn't say anything derogatory about anybody.
Y'all put it in the comments. If we missed anything, put in the comments what all I'm saying is me with my grandchildren, what I would have done. One of my grandboys and Maya's in here. She knows which one of her nephews would have asked that question. My comment would have been, hey, look, son, finish watching the movie. I explain it to you when we get in the car. My ultimate answer would have been, biologically, no. They can't have a child together. One can be, they can date a guy, get pregnant. They can have a surgery or a procedure to where they can have a baby, brought to her. I'm trying to keep this because I got some young grandchildren as well. But they can also adopt. Right. But I don't see what Snoop was apologizing for. And I'm gonna tell you something that hurt my feelings, Tammy.
What?
When he said, and all my gay friends know what's up. That's like when white people try to show they ain't racist and they say,
some of my best friends are black.
Some
of my best friends are black. Yeah.
Dog. And one of the people outside of T.S. Madison that came for Snoop was Billy Porter. And we all know that Billy Porter is very out there with showing his pride. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But something that I had a problem with what Billy Porter said is in his attempt to read Snoop, and this is why I hate Snoop buckling, is that, well, let's try talking about to your grandson all your many arrests and all your many murder trials and this and this and this and that. And first of all, Billy, respectfully, his grandson didn't say, hey, Grandpa, Snoop, why you talk about Doggy Style? Why you name your album Missionary? What is gin and juice? He didn't say that. He asked, can two women that is in this child production that are kissing each other have a baby? Now, if that's going to be part of the content, stop making these movies G and allow parents to know this is going to be something you potentially have to address. Now, somebody made an argument from the community. Well, you see it in everyday living. What you going to say, X, Y? Well, in everyday living, he may be prepared to answer that, but not in a kid's movie. No, kids movie. I don't want to explain heterosexual love making in a kid's movie.
Thank you. Thank you.
Remove all of that. You can't entertain children without having to bleed that over. Hold hands. That's a child's level of knowing affection.
Think about all the Disney movies that we used to watch when we were kids. When did they actually kiss like that? We just saw them do. We didn't see that.
Yeah, they didn't kiss like that, but they do got some hidden. They got some hidden innuendos.
They do. Now they definitely do.
Walt Disney was a freak from Missouri. You do realize that, right?
No, I didn't.
And I ain't apologizing because these just jokes. But no, man, I think we need to pull back from always feeling like we got to cater and cower to a certain power level. Look, man, if you don't want people who have, especially men born in the 70s, mostly raised in the 80s, you know Snoop's music from the 90s, instead of being offended at everything, why don't you hit him up and say, hey, Snoop, did you consider XYZ, wah, wah, woo? If you really want us to understand the community, won't you just please enlighten us? Because over the weekend, I saw a dude with a full beard. It was trimmed nicely. Down the sides, Tammy, the goatee attached, but he had a full beat face of makeup. And he introduced himself as Ralph. What's up, Ralph? I hope you don't mind. But he introduced himself as Ralph. Now, do I call Ralph he, she, or they? I don't know. But the first time meeting someone, how do I know? When he wears a beard, although wearing makeup, gloss, and all that, but then introduces himself as a male gender name, do I say, hello, you? Do I say they? Do I say, I don't know. But I'm not going to apologize for being confused if nobody has taken the time to educate me in that. I don't seek to be offensive, but if I don't know, I don't know. So if a man with a beard introduces himself to me as Ralph, I'm going to probably pronoun him he. But then somebody's going to be like, oh, you mispronoun and you misusing pronoun and get offended. Y'all, it's crazy time. It's crazy, but
yeah.
Snoop, go ahead.
I think it's somebody in the chat put it's a form of bullying, and I think it is as well. It's a form of bullying from that community.
Oh,
and I really think that it's the cancel culture that caused Snoop to apologize, because the old Snoop wouldn't apologize for nothing. But Snoop is now on, he hang out with Martha Stewart at the Olympics, doing, that kind of thing. So it's a lot of money at stake for Snoop. So that was PR called him like, we need to get a handle on this, because you got boom, 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 all these endorsements, all these things coming up. That's why he buckled. That's why he buckled. His opinion didn't change. That's why he buckled. And for him to say all my gay friends know what's up, we didn't have to say that either. But of course, he had to appease
that's what I feel
money
is
coming
unfair.
from.
That's what I feel is unfair, man. And that is the classic definition, Tammy, of selling out, which all selling out ain't bad. But geez, man, you're apologizing. But I guarantee you, if we was in a room with Snoop, no cameras, no recording devices, Snoop ain't feeling different from what he said. He's just apologizing to maintain business relationships, which is a form of compromise, a form of maturity. All compromise ain't bad, but dang, man, I'd have been like, yo, man, I didn't know what I didn't know. And that wasn't to offend anybody.
And that's
So
what,
hopefully
and that's what, I'm sorry, go ahead.
And hopefully y'all that got offended will understand that, man, I'm me not knowing this new stuff. I'm trying to learn. That's about the best apology you're going to get from me.
Yeah, and that's not really an apology. That's just explaining that. That's just an explanation of the situation. I would be able to stomach that more so than an apology, because you shouldn't be sorry. You shouldn't be sorry for that. Now, like I said, he's just trying to appease the moneymakers, but you know, Snoop was Snoop. People fell in love with Snoop because Snoop was who he was. That's what catapulted him, because Snoop wasn't apologetic. Snoop was Snoop. And
laid back and just as unconcerned type of personality, cavalier. It's like, hey, it is what it is.
Take it or leave it. But now he can't afford to do take it or leave it. He got a whole PR team behind him. Like, yo, we got to get a handle on this, Snoop. Calvin, we got to get a handle on this. This is just not gonna work. We can't.
Can you hear that, Tammy?
Too much money at stake.
Can you hear that? Calvin, come on, Calvin. I'm speaking to Calvin now, not Snoop. Come on, Calvin. You understand? You're a businessman. We need to
Calvin, please. What are we gonna do?
Shout out to Snoop, man. But hey, bro, if you gonna keep apologizing for the truth that you speaking, man, stop speaking. After you come on DL's Backstage Pass and we let you get it all out, and then you sign this no apologetic form clause, then man, just stop doing these podcasts, because it's gonna be hard for us to talk here in a minute, because ain't nothing we're gonna be able to say.
They either apologize and are saying it was taken out of context. Those are the two we get the most. I said it, but it was taken out of context. No, dude, you meant what you said what you said, you meant what you meant, but now you got backlash.
Man, look here.
But
the fact that these people that are advertisements and sponsors and all that, the reason why they went after Snoop, because what made Snoop marketable was the Snoop that is unapologetic.
Yep. That's what we fell in love with. That's what everybody fell in love with. The fact that Snoop, could be sitting with like anybody and he was still going to be Snoop.
He's still going to be Snoop.
Care. And
yeah. And you can get high. You can get high and represent our product, but don't you dare speak your truth.
Oh,
don't
absolutely.
Be true. Don't be honest.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Crazy.
All right, y'all. Moving right along. It is time for story time. Tammy, if you lose this one, it's karaoke live.
I know too many professional recording artists. I can't do that.
Yeah, no, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
There's no way I'm gonna sing in front of Daphne Hilton. Oh my
God. No.
Oh Lord. No, I'm gonna make a comeback. I'm about to do 10 straight and just beat you.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Story time with the griot, the DL Marshall. This is where you guys have to tell if I'm being 100% honest or if this is 100% fiction. All right. You know, it was Labor Day weekend, and it seems like if the family ain't acting a fool, the neighbors is acting, a fool, a donkey. So we out with the kids. We letting them ride their bikes, their scooters and whatnot, and they was getting in the pool, and then in the break of their pool. So what we did, we allowed them, Tammy, we allowed them to get in the pool, swim for an hour, get out the pool. They got a chance to eat their watermelon and stuff as they dried. And then before they get back in the pool, we let them go out, ride their bikes, their scooters, run around, tag, throw the football, the frisbee, whatever. And so one of the neighborhood kids was like, oh, we seeing a bunch of kids we ain't never seen before. And one little boy kept walking up and down the street with his puppy on the leash. And I've never seen a puppy of this color before. It was, from afar, it was pretty. And he just walking this little puppy and got him on the leash. And I'm thinking, for this little boy that looked like he might have been about anywhere between 9 and 11, he is awful mature and responsible, and he's got this dog trained. And so he wanted to come over. And so I was like, hey, young man, how you doing? I'm fine, sir. And then he go back up the street. He come back down. Y'all not doing anything for the holiday? Yes. And so I was like, what kind of dog is that? And I'm walking down the hill of the driveway to him, to the street. He's coming up. And when I walked up on it, it was a doggone puppy possum. Boy, if you don't get that puppy possum up away from this house and get on up the street, what do you think? First of all, little boy, who helped you train this possum to walk on this leash? And I mean, the possum, wasn't possum supposed to roll over and play dead? I guess that's a defense tactic when they feel like they. So maybe at first the possum was afraid of the peoples, and when he rolled over to play dead, they hurry up and snap the thing around the neck. But I'm like, little boy, how long have you had this possum? He said, I had him for about a few weeks now. And he just walked on the leash. He ain't bit you, ain't done nothing. No, my daddy had him first, and he showed me how to walk him. First of all, parents, y'all getting a little too free with trying to let your kids be independent. I don't know if you said, boy, go on out there and walk that possum, and so me and your mama can have a little Labor Day weekend fun. Boy, go on out there with your puppy possum. Give us a minute so we can. I don't know why the little boy was walking this puppy possum out the house, but it wasn't, Tammy, the actual white and gray puppy possum. It looked kind of tannish. I don't know if they put a little coloring on it. I don't know if the thing was dirty. This little boy had somebody go get him a leash. Can I have a dog? Can I have a puppy? No, you don't know how to take care. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You know what? You see, here, you take care of this possum for a couple of weeks and we'll go get you a puppy. And I mean, that little boy walking that possum puppy like he loved him. He walking that, I mean, that was that little boy that, you know what, as much love as he was showing and attention he was giving to that possum, I don't think that little boy cared about getting a puppy now. That's today's story. I know I told my grandkids, y'all better get back, because I ain't taking nobody to the hospital for rabies shots at all.
Oh, my God.
So, shout out, little boy, on my mama and daddy's block that don't see a lot of kids, so you got to find a friend in Ben. Because you know a possum ain't nothing but a big old rat.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so I don't know. African Americans, we starting to do a lot of strange things. I remember you could hear some stuff happening in the news and you knew it wasn't us that's turning out to be us nowadays. All right, Tammy, we're going to take a quick little commercial break and then you come back and you let us know, is it true or is it false? We'll be back with the realest.
Hey, what's happening? Y'all know what time it is. It's yours truly, the voice, Mr. Sadwire Fair, the DL Marshall. And man, do we have a show for you today. But hey, I want to jump into this right now. As you do so graciously each and every time we pop on, see that subscribe button? Go on and subscribe. See that like button? Go on and like. Don't make us beg. Hey, look, man, ain't too proud to beg, but I don't feel like it today. Go ahead and subscribe to the Realest Gospel Music Show. Anywhere you're going to find, giving you the hottest music, interviews, talk, and topics this side of heaven with all the funny you can handle. It's Marsh Media, Backstage Entertainment Television, right here on the YouTubes and the Facebooks. Subscribe, man. Stop having me beg.
All right, Tammy, I don't want you to say nothing. I want you to soak this in. I can tell what your gut feeling is. You lose this one, you singing. I'm just going to go through. Look, they telling you, Tammy, you need this one. That's from YouTube. You need they watching you on Facebook and YouTube.
Oh, gosh. The support.
All across the Facebooks and the YouTubes. You got to nail this one, Tammy, because if you don't,
I keep telling you, y'all don't want to hear me sing.
Yeah, we gonna. Hey, if y'all want to hear Tammy sing, put yes in the comments.
I promise y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, and Daphne making it worse. She making it worse on you. Look at that.
Oh no.
Look at the screen.
I see. I'm a car singer. Like if you pull up next to me, you would think that I was just,
Daphne said she want to hear you sing. She said she wants to hear you sing. So you better play like you in your car. Matter of fact, you set your studio up in the car that day.
Daphne, it teaches singing. I don't want to sing in front of Daphne.
Well, it's going down. Look at it. Yes, but I want her to do it, but I want her to win this one. All right, Tammy. What is it gonna be, Tammy? Is it true? Is it false? Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. I hope whatever you say is your mind, because it would hurt even worse for you to have to sing karaoke backstage pass karaoke with Tammy D. Taylor based off of somebody else's answer.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know what? No, I had this cousin, rest his soul. He was my daddy's second cousin, so he's down the line. Now he saw a possum, the possum would just be put in his Brunswick stew. He didn't walk them.
See, when Leonard said African Americans don't, see, he befriended that possum long enough to make him dinner. Who knows? Maybe they walking the blubber off of the possum so that the daddy could cook him.
Yeah. You just didn't eat that stew he made, because you ain't no telling. Whatever was in the front yard, that's what went in.
That's what was in the stew.
But I'm gonna say false. Cause
I hope you didn't say false based off of what everybody else said.
I did.
So if you would have went with your own gut, what would you have said?
I still would have said false, because that's just crazy.
Okay. Well, at least singing karaoke, you would have went off your own desire, huh? Because this story here is false. You live to see one more round, Tammy. One more round. Y'all give Tammy applause. Let them emojis go up. Give her applause. I said give her applause. Give applause. Go on and give her applause.
I was like, we ain't finna walk no possum. They gonna eat them though. You country enough, you'll eat a possum.
Say it might be dinner, but it ain't gonna be no pet.
Oh God.
Oh my goodness, boy! I bet you every platinum backstage pass holder was holding their breath. They was rooting for you today, Tammy.
I know they was like, Tammy, please don't say this was true. We don't eat. Yeah. We don't walk possums.
Yeah, they was. Hey, boy, they had you. Woo. Hey, Janie said she was sweating.
Oh my God. I got what I'm 3 now?
Yeah, it's 9-3.
7 more to go.
If I get that one more, y'all, it's all over.
Oh Lord. Oh, like I was really sweating. I'm hot. I don't know if it's that or a hot flash. I don't know which one.
Where them fans at? Woo. Where them fans at? We eat, not walk.
Right, exactly.
Me too, Miss Tammy.
Oh my goodness.
Had your back. Hey, don't forget, guys. It's going down October 17th and 18th, Kansas City, Missouri, Funny Bone. VDL Marshall featuring for none other than Funny Man Marcus D. Wiley. You can go to the Funny Bone Kansas City website to get your tickets. Go down to the Marcus D. Wiley photo and get those tickets. We got 2 shows I believe it's a 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock show on both the 17th and 18th. Man, go get some of this holy hilarity. All right. And then we're going to be in Atlanta, Georgia, October 23rd at the Embassy at the Atlanta airport. Embassy Suites, I guess, at the Atlanta airport. And then I want you guys to go into, we'll be in Beaufort, South Carolina, Beaufort, South Carolina, Thanksgiving with DL. So Kakalaki, we coming. The closest I could get to you this go around was Beaufort. So that is November 22nd. So that's the show after the Atlanta, Georgia show. Beaufort, South Carolina. Go to Eventbrite. Look up Thanksgiving with DL comedy show. Get your tickets on Eventbrite. All right. And then December the 12th, Tulsa, we coming. That's right. Mr. Sadwai Fair is on his way there. And I'm bringing some friends. I'm bringing Demetri Jackson and Miss Treese. Tulsa, your own Miss Treese. And the tickets are available on Bricktown Comedy Club website, Bricktown Tulsa website. Go get those tickets. It is December 12th, 9:45 p.m. I got the late night. Yeah, so come on out. Let me make you laugh before you go to sleep. Let me laugh you to sleep. How about that? And tell me what you got coming up.
Woo! So September 20th, I am in a fashion show for So Fluent. She's a designer. So is spelled S-E-W, Fluent, and she is one of the baddest formal gown designers, man. She got some bad stuff. She's an awesome designer. That show is going to be September the 20th in Douglasville. The links to the purchase tickets are on my page, and I will tag everybody that I can so you can get a ticket if you are in the Atlanta area. October the 5th, I am going to do the I'll Fly Away show again. Last year we were on the rooftop in Buckhead. This year we are poolside in Riverdale. And that is also with Sunny B's Boutique and Fats Clothing. I'm a brand ambassador for both of those. And we're going to be walking poolside. And I promise you, this is a high fashion couture show. It is no... it's something that it's very, very, very high fashion, and it's one of my favorite shows next to the TLA show. It's one of my favorite shows that I do every year, and that is October the 5th, and I will also post that flyer as well on my page. October the 4th, I will be a panelist and speaker at the Praise Conference, and that is to bring awareness to domestic violence. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. So that, again, my nonprofit organization is also one of the sponsors and organizers of that event. And also October the 4th is the Iconic Magazine Image Award. So we will see if I won Model of the Year or if I won Asia's Beauty of the Year. So got a lot of things coming up. Also another thing. I am also on the staff of Ego Magazine for the fashion and beauty segment. So
all right.
So that's something I'm excited about as well. So
well, y'all see that we have been busy on our vacation downtime. So we up and running, and make sure you guys look out for the podcast tour that is going to be coming you guys' way as well. Tammy is doing her thing. Yes. So, hey, guys. Hey, gals, we're getting ready to do story time. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Don't ask DL. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to get Tammy ready. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and y'all call some of these numbers because, man, they got some good deals busting loose. We'll be back right after this message.
Y'all, it's your man, Mr. Sadwai Fair, the DL Marshall, and I want you guys to make sure that wherever you go, you have a peaceful relaxation and rest. I want you to be able to go somewhere that you feel comfortable to use the restroom. I want you to feel comfortable kicking off your shoes and walking across the carpet in your room. I want it to be able to smell lemonade fresh, like Fabuloso when you first walk in. I want you to feel safe to leave your car parked in the parking lot. And I want you to feel that way by calling my friends over at Hotel Wiz. That's right. Hotel Wiz, 1-800-619-8917. That's Hotel Wiz, 1-800 619-8917. Tell them you heard it on DL's Backstage Pass. Hotel Wiz, the most comfortable stay you'll stay anywhere.
All right, Tammy. We keep telling them not to.
Man, we got a
keep
month.
doing it.
We got a month's worth of Don't Ask DLs. They were sending them in while we was off.
Man.
Yeah.
Man. Let's go for it.
All right. I got Kathy. She's from Georgia. Kathy says, I'm engaged to this wonderful man. I love him with all my heart. He recently told me that his calling is to preach, and one day he wants his church in his hometown in Valdosta, Georgia. Now, I did not sign up to be a first lady. I don't want the responsibility and the headache or the scrutiny that comes along with that position. I know I sound selfish and unsupportive, but this is something that I'm truly battling with. I love him with everything I got. And if this is his calling, I certainly understand. But I don't know if it's my calling. What should I do, dear?
Kathy from Georgia, you selfish, man. You a selfish man. You love this dude with all you got, but you ain't got enough to walk with a godly man. If he was selling rocks, you probably would have been like, just make sure don't no danger come to the house. He gang banging. Woo, he can protect me. Just don't have me out and not getting no drive-by shooting. But you've been with this man, loving on this man, from what you say, supportive of this man. And this man here from God. Not from TT, not from JoJo, not from Pookie, but God.
Yup.
And you can't walk with this man until it's calling? I tell you, the winner in this, the man, he just was showed how shallow your pool is. That ain't your calling. If your calling, see, that's what happens when you just date around. Are they married? No. Because she would have said my husband.
She said engaged. She said she's engaged. She's engaged.
So you love him enough to marry him, but you ain't loving him enough to follow him as he follow God. Now, I'm sorry. That's one of the prerequisites of a man leading his household well. Look at how society has twisted our brain and our way of thinking, that when a man does it the way that God intended it for him to do it, for a way that a woman has prayed that a man would be, not in the streets, not running around, but a man that loves God. And he loves God so much that he heard the Lord say, follow me into the ministry. And your selfish butt gonna say, yep, this is as far as I can go. I can't swim in water that deep. I love you, but you already knew, Kathy, what I was going to be thinking when you wrote this. I think you just wanted a little time in fame and on the podcast, really. Let me ask you a question. What kind of love you love him with?
Ooh, good question.
Because you said you love him with everything you have. So it looks like this part of you don't have. Just like you prayed to God for this man, obviously, because you said yes when he proposed. Just like you probably prayed for some things for him to stop doing. Now, here's the deal, ladies and Kathy, but especially all the ladies. When you start praying for us to get out of certain things and put certain things down and leave certain things alone, you do know that God replenishes those empty spaces with something, right? I think I'm reminded somewhere in the Bible where it says that man swept out his house clean, but he got the spirits out and he didn't refurnish, he didn't replace. And so the guy walked around being the demon and he found 7 more friends and he said, whoa, this house still clean and empty. Come on, let's go back. And came back 7 times harder. But this fella said, I ain't gonna be like him. I'm seeing I'm letting stuff down. I ain't drinking like I used to drink. I ain't smoke. I'm just saying I ain't smoking like I used to smoke. I ain't running the streets like I used to rip and run the street. I ain't cussing. I ain't talking. I ain't conniving like I used to. God filled me with more of you. And God filled this man with his spirit. Now he's compelled to walk with God, ministering the word of God. And the only thing you could think about is all the people that's going to get on your nerve. Well, guess what, Kathy? Right now, you on his nerve because you're selfish. Deny yourself. Come on, follow me. So, are you, Kathy? The question is to you. What should you do? Are you willing to lose a good man that has been tailor-made for you? Are you willing to call off the engagement because you can't handle being a first lady? You do realize every first lady is unique.
Right.
And people only going to treat you the way you allow them to treat you.
Absolutely.
So that man going to follow God.
Are you going to follow him?
There you go. Because if not, he going to keep on walking, following God, Lot's wife. And because you're going to be so familiar with what you're going through right now. See, it's funny. Y'all want men to change. But when we change, our change makes you fearful because now we're unknown. All you got to do is relearn us.
Yep.
But you prefer the convenience of being familiar. So now his change has shown you that there is room for changing you. Change is good when it's expanding. But if you don't be careful, Kathy from Georgia, he gonna make a change. His change is gonna be downsizing. And then you're gonna come back about 5-6 years later. And man gonna have a good flourishing ministry with a supportive woman next to his side that's gonna be the first lady. And then you're gonna be like, oh, how I wish that I had answered and been supportive.
Yep.
Let me go to the comments because I'm pretty sure they rocking.
Yeah, they are. They are. We got some good comments in here. Some of, yeah. I think personally, she's scared. Just like Daphne said, it's fear. She's scared of the unknown. And this is just her first reaction. I think when she prays about it, if she really, really, truly loves this man and she sits and she prays about it, you know, she'll realize that this is what's for her. Now, if she's so caught up in the world and what people think of her, then, you know, it's best that, you know, it's best that she gets that out now so he can move on. Because we don't want her to marry him and she still not want to be a first lady, because now that's a whole different problem. So say it now. Tell him it, Kathy, tell him this is not for you, and let him make the decision to move on, or you make the decision to move on. Leave this man alone and let him continue his journey with the Lord, and you go and continue your journey with whoever it is you're trying to continue with. But if you
with your selfish tail.
Yeah.
No such thing as a first lady, but it's your choice. Had it been me, I would have quit the relationship. Wow. We giving up on goodness. We giving up on happiness because this man got called. Oh my God.
But you know what? I don't even know if he knows how she feels, but he probably do now. But you know, she is just like, I didn't sign up for. She's thinking about all especially all the outside things that have nothing to do with this man, his calling, God, the Lord, your position in his life, what he's going to need from you. You know.
I wonder how many things that she is a part of that he didn't sign up for.
Exactly.
But he stayed.
But he stayed.
She probably got some other things going on, is one comment. It's fear.
I agree with Daphne. I think it's fear. Because think about it though. If you with this man,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
She got a side piece. If you with this man and this is, you know, okay, you know this is a man of God, you know this, but then all of a sudden he says, I've been called to preach, and I see a vision of me having this church. That's a lot to take in. You know, you got to think about it think about her side. It's a lot to take in, but
not really. Not really. I'm not gonna give her that out. Not really.
I'm not giving her out. Let me finish.
I said I'm not, Tammy.
But just let me finish.
I'm just saying I'm not going to give her that out. You can keep talking. I didn't tell you to stop. I'm just saying I don't agree with no.
It's a lot to take in because it was a big decision for him. So he's bringing it to her. Now it's a big decision for her. Now she has got to realize that this is what God has for her. If this is the man that God sent for her, then this is her calling as well. And what she has to do is sit down and realize that, and she needs to pray about it. If this is the actual man for her, he may not be the one for her. She may not be the one for him. And this decision is going to be the defining moment whether they need to go their separate ways or not.
She looking at all the things she ain't gonna be able to do no more. I ain't gonna go as far as Janie. She left God to be with her side piece. No, I ain't gonna go that far. But I will say, first thing came to mind. She probably thought of all the things she wasn't gonna be able to do no more.
That's
because
probably
she was gonna be a first lady.
That's probably the first thing that came to her head. I know it was.
What's up, Sharonda? And I really think that people got to realize, man, the humanity of it. God chose your fiance and you attached to him because you guys have a quality in your personality that will be able to reach people that probably have the same like-mindedness of you guys. And thank you, Leonard. The verse, Luke 11:24-26. I told you I was in the book. I was in the book.
Yeah, but no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying maybe this is not the woman that he needs to have.
You're not saying what?
Dang, what did you say? I wasn't saying
that. I was saying that more than likely she's thinking more about what she can't do, but God is looking at who she can reach and what she can do.
Well, yeah, that's true. But it also may be this is just not the God is showing him. This is not the woman that I got. This is not the one. That very well may be the case.
It could be, but I think it's more so you're creating an issue because it's the fear of the unknown.
I agree with that more so than anything.
Yeah, it's because if it was really that cut and dry, I believe she would have just said, hey, look, it's over. She know that's her dude. She know the level of love she has for him. When I was younger, I said that I would never marry a deacon, minister, or pastor.
Oh, wow.
Well, y'all, you better stay tuned to a series that I'm cultivating called Never Say Never. Because the very things you say never to, God has a funny way of making you do.
And it's funny because there's some women out there, they specifically target deacons, ministers, and pastors. They set their eyes and they don't even care if it's a first lady, a deaconess, or anything in play. That's their whole goal.
I lived that very thing, ended up being a single father of 3. Wow.
Right.
Oh, this is some good stuff, y'all.
Yeah.
She has to be 10 toes down. And here's my deal. If you look at this spiritually, if she walked away from this guy, she's not walking away from him. She's walking away from God.
Absolutely.
How can two walk together unless they agree? So she wasn't noticing his walk beforehand. Was he not already dedicated to the Lord? Sharonda, good question. She said that all of a sudden he said he heard a calling into the ministry from God. Based off of the vague quality of this letter from Kathy of Georgia, it sounded to me as though they had been dating. And maybe when they first got together, you know, he might have been a little rough around the edges. They relationship, because some relationships, it ain't just him being rough around the edges. It's like they like doing stuff on edge together. And I think maybe he started changing based off of maybe, you know, how some women can be praying for some without realize they praying. Oh my God. I wish he stopped doing that. just random word. Do you realize that's a prayer?
It's a prayer.
Oh God, he gets on my nerves when he do that. I wish he quit doing that. Do you know that's a prayer? Words, power, the power of life and death is in the tongue. So you kept speaking the things you wanted that man that you are attached to, engaged to stop doing some things, and you went to God. You could have just said, he getting on my nerves with this, stop doing that. But no, you went to the one that can be the change agent.
Mm-hmm.
And he started working on that man for you. And so that man one day said, I wish he had said how long they dated, Tammy.
Yeah, she didn't say. It's not.
But the God that I know as a true and living Father of the Messiah started changing. And he said, son, I want you to go get on the inside of him with the Holy Spirit, and y'all start moving around and cleansing some stuff and start putting his mind more on me. And that man started putting down certain things that she probably wanted him to, start picking up that word, start going to church. And she started seeing the things change in him that was comfortable for her, that she wanted to see. But she wasn't looking at the things that God was doing in his life that make it comfortable for him.
Exactly.
And so all of a sudden that man said, I can't keep making this woman my girlfriend. Let me make her an honest woman. Will you marry me? That's a godly attribute. Yes. And then God said, I'm making this man a godly man for you. And then all of a sudden God said, I need you to spread my gospel. She said, hold up. You know I love you, God. You know I pray every day. You know I read my word. But this first lady thing, I can't do. Well, then what happens to where we were taught in the word that you can do all things through him, being God that strengthens thee? Do you not want the strength? Because just like you asked God to make him stop doing some other stuff, you don't think you can put that prayer towards you and say, God, now I'm scared. You know I love him. I want to marry him, but I don't know about this first lady thing. You're gonna have to make it work in me. You don't think he'll hear you and do it?
He should have said that prayer instead of asking DL. That's what she did.
And that's the whole purpose of this segment. Don't ask me, ask God.
Ask God. Yeah. And hopefully she did. Hopefully she decided that she was going to ask God to help her, to put it in her to support this man, because he sounds like he's a good man. He's a good man of God. And she probably did pray. This is the man she probably prayed for, or he became the man that she prayed for. But now, again, she's also probably looking at how, through judgmental eyes, when she looked at these other first ladies and held them to these impossible standards, when she's, which is something she may have done. And now she's realizing she's about to be in that same chair.
Or some of the stuff that they have to go through.
Yeah, because I was very good friends with the first lady, and she went through it, man. She went through it.
My mama's the first lady, so I know firsthand.
Yeah, so
I know firsthand. So, but here's the deal. If that's what you want, go to God. He's gonna tell you better than me. But I told you what I'm pretty sure God is gonna have you do. And so, Kathy, thank you for watching the show. Thank you for listening to the show, and thank you for writing in. And if you have any other questions, don't ask DL. But if you just have to, go on and reach out to us, DLS Backstage Pass Radio at gmail.com. That's DL's Backstage Pass Radio at gmail.com. Feel like that's God separating him from things and people he don't need in this walk anyway. She is dismissed, period.
That could, and again, just like I said, that could be the case too.
He needs someone to pray for him and have his back, not leave him in the race. She's dismissed herself. Boy, I love y'all. Y'all, the platinum backstage pass. Oh man,
they make the show, man. But you know what? I was thinking that's the another thing. There's a pruning season, and it may just be she just may not be that one. So it could be, we don't know the dynamics of the relationship.
Yeah, because the letter was so vague.
Yeah.
Kathy, do me a favor. Write us back and let us know how long you guys have been together. Let us know what did he do before before that? What were some of his hangups? What are some of the things that you have seen him change from? And are you willing to really walk away? And I tell you what, it's not your decision. God gonna make the final call because your fiance said yes to him.
Yeah.
So God gonna get you out the way if you're in the way.
Yeah,
but he gonna take care of you if you're in his way.
Because if you say yes to God, a lot of things are gonna fall off. I am living that right now. When you say yes to God, that the pruning, the clipping, the falling off, that happens to people, and it happens with people who you least expect to happen. It's gonna hurt the future pastor if that's the case, but he'll know, because if he goes to God, he'll know that that's what's best for him in the long run. That's what's best for him in the future, and he will find that woman that's going to support him and his every move, as long as he stays, but
Sharonda said she better say it's been some months and not years. If years, Houston, we've got a problem. And that's one of the points I'm getting at. A lot of times we'll put up with a whole lot of nonsense worldly wise, but then when you see your prayers being answered, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I didn't think it was going to go that far. I ain't ready for that. Well, you better get ready, because there's a train coming. You don't need no ticket. You better jump on board. Bars. All right, Tammy, great show. Where can they find you?
All right, you can find me on Facebook, Tammy D. Taylor. You can find me on Instagram, Tammy D. Taylor _the brand. My website is www.tammydtaylor.com. And just shout out to, again, the Sip and Strut 2026. It's coming, Sip and Strut. I got models and we got designers, and I'm so excited. It's going to be in Kansas City, Missouri. So, yeah.
Yep. Hey, man, they still coming in. We got somebody said, no, she needs to bail right now. Why she need to leave?
Well, if it's not for if this ain't for her, she need to go. If this ain't for her, she need to make that decision and go. Because the worst thing for this pastor to do is marry this woman, and she got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That's the worst thing that can happen for him. If she ain't gonna be too, like Daphne say all the time, 10 toes down, if she not gonna do that for him, she do need to bail. She need to go.
Yeah, dog. That old song, Jesus and Me. Yep.
She need to go. That's gonna, man, she need to go. You got to be 10 toes down for your man, for these men who are actually making the effort, who are actually here for the Lord, the men who are actually looking to lead you through God. These are the men that you need to put 10 toes down for, not these ones that's out here being raggedy, but these good men who are not being treated well because they got women who got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You got to be 2 feet in, 10 toes down, 2 hands down, 10 fingers down, everything.
I thought you was about to say 2 holes down. I was about to say, uh-oh, wait a minute. That wouldn't be of God. All right, y'all. Y'all can catch these clips coming up tomorrow on the YouTube channel. We're going to be coming back to you here with more clips, more updates. Catch the new Dang DL podcast, DL's Backstage Pass, The Curve Effect. We got a new one coming up this Wednesday. So is it Wednesday or Tuesday? I'm sorry, Tuesday. Wednesday. All right. So y'all make sure y'all keep it where y'all got it. More from Marsh Media. Go to official thedlmarshall.com for more show dates. We've got Kansas City, Atlanta, South Carolina, and Tulsa on the books. Y'all make sure y'all go get those tickets. Kansas City, October 17th, 18th. Go to funnybone.com. I'm with Marcus D. Wiley. At the Embassy Atlanta Hotel in Atlanta, Georgia, October 23rd through the 25th. Beaufort, South Carolina, Hilton Gardens. That is on Eventbrite. Go look up Thanksgiving with DL, and go to the Bricktown Comedy Club of Tulsa website, and you can look up my show, my first time headlining with Bricktown. And it is the DL Marshall, the 945 show on December 12th. Till the next time, remember, the gospel of Jesus Christ is contagious. Catch it. All that you do, do it godly. And until the next time, yes, yes.